Whew. 2021. Arms and feet in the vehicle at all times, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun year. So, folks, welcome back. My name is Timmy. You're watching Rudy. We got a nice little, hear that? Got a nice little collection here. We got some fun stuff here. And these were eBay purchases, actually. Actually, I think all these were eBay purchases. And we continue to buy Rudy's favorite old school reject set. This is the rejected garbage loser of the Wraith cycle of the 90s. Everybody wanted Stronghold and Tempest and Exodus, but poor Weatherlight never got the love it deserved. And then all of a sudden everyone realized, hold my chalupa, something's not right. So folks, we're going to start off over here. This will be fun. So we got Rudy. Thank you for buying my Magical Gathering card, Brain Geyser. Yep. Not have enough money to feed the wife and the kids next month and change out the horse's shoes in the barn. Haha, just Jesus Christ. It's such a meme. I know, everyone thinks that. For the record, there are people out there that they did get clobbered with this whole virus crazy 2020. I know a lot of people out there are not affected, but again, everyone's situation has diverged in different directions so crazy. I just want to be respectful, but I get the meme. I do. Okay. I have plenty of money. I just cornered the frozen concentrated orange juice market. Bet you $1 you can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. First of all, the futures market and doing that kind of stuff and 30 days out and taking delivery, that's like buying light sweet crude and getting stuck with 1,000 barrels. I got to take delivery in my front yard. I ain't doing that. Free fireball, include a vampire robe because I thought this dude looks like you when you stalk people at night. All right, so this guy says I look like this guy, so he sent me a free creepy guy who floats through. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it. He's losing his hair. He's kind of chunky like me. Well, he's got some muscles and ripped. I'm not that cool, man. I'm more of an amoeba. I kind of just blob around, but I appreciate the gesture, man. So I bought my very first beta PSA 10 Brain Geyser. Man, this case is old. This is like old school PSA grading, man. Doesn't even have the hollow. This is like old. This is when they were grading the cases back in the day. They upgraded their labels and everything since then. Actually, yeah, here you go. The one he gave for free. Yeah, this is the new upgraded label, and even the casing's a little bit thicker. That's crazy. And it's even got the little anti-security, blah, blah, blah. So I appreciate that, man. Thanks for the fireball for free. And the creepy Rudy floating through like an amoeba for free. That makes me happy. But yeah, I decided to buy it. Look, I haven't been buying PSA 10s and Alpha, Beta, ABU, or anything in a long time. I mean, I bought a lot in about the beginning of 2020, but that's like a year ago. Time flies. But I decided to actually extend my some Beta and Unlimited 10s lately. So I've been actually making some moves privately. Again, by the time you watch this video, it might be a little delayed from 30, 60 days, but you guys get the idea. So I do believe Brain Geyser, this is one of the cards that's been very hot in Revise, similar to, Fork, Vizub and Rudy's ex-girlfriend, Fast Bonds and Natural Selections and what's another good example? I mean, obviously Dual Lands, that's a broken record. Obviously Wheel of Fortune, but anyway, so I just, I thought, I don't think I have a Beta 10s. That really made me happy. I actually bought that on eBay, used a little bit of eBay bucks. I think you guys will have to go on eBay and hit the sold listings. What did I pay for this? You can see it on there. I can't remember offhand. I appreciate the gesture for the nice fireball. That's kind of cool, man. I appreciate that. That's really kind. You should have signed the case for me, man. All right, so I also bought this on eBay. Again, no crazy thing. Got a little bit of a discount. Obviously, 2% credit card cash back. A little bit of an eBay coupon, promo bucks type thing. So you can go on eBay, type an unlimited amount of volt, and you can hit sold, and you can see the card I bought. I think it was 600 gross or something. Or 620 or 30, and I netted after my cash backs and things like maybe 560, 570 or something. Anyways, very happy to have it. I don't know if I actually have an unlimited amount of Volt 10. I haven't checked, don't care. I just thought it was a good price. And, that's one of the cards that just, have you ever seen the price of like in Ultimate Masters of like even the I don't know, do you still call them box toppers or extended art? I don't know what we call them anymore. Man, that thing's really moved. Last but not least, very excited about this particular card. This is one I have not owned in a beta PSA 10. And this is something that I actually jumped on. Wait, you guys can probably already see what it is, so sorry. So I bought a beta copy artifact PSA 10. The only thing wrong with it, obviously, you got a slight off centering, which PSA is not as strict about compared to like a Beckett subgrade for the centering on there. So this would probably be like a solid 9.5 instead of a, some ridiculous 10 pristine for. But anyways, PSA 10 copy artifact to go with my Brain Geyser. My rationale to talk to you guys about that, then we'll move over to Weatherlight and we'll call it a day on a nice little topic. My rationale on this particular video here and buying this particular items was these. I was kind of looking after the specific revised cards that seem to be moving. I have a more in-depth analysis of what I think is going on. I don't think everyone's fully understood a lot of it, but the market will figure it out. Sometimes it just takes the market a little while. But I believe, essentially, these cards in revised, as they continue to move up in price, I think the market will level out in revised and actually price these cards. So if these were revised, I think these are going to be at least $100 to $200 cards in the future, in revised, in near mint condition, not played, not damaged, not dog bite, not taco stain. So I think the minty pack fresh pools in revised being a couple $100, especially copy artifact more so than Brain Geyser, although both are extremely iconic cards in my personal opinion. I always thought copy artifact was way undervalued, and I thought Brain Geyser just because, again, it wasn't a double X. It's only 2 blue before you hit the X, where usually card draws in newer Magic, because new Magic treats card draw really powerful. So usually card draw in newer Magic will be like double X, so that you have to pay 8 mana to draw 4 cards type thing. But I always felt that was really underappreciated, and I always thought these cards in revised at 1 to 200 would make the unlimited versions probably, in my opinion, 500 to like 1,000, which means beta versions should be 1 to 2,000 raw, and actually, gem mint one should be 5,000 plus. That was kind of my mindset when just doing a very quick short-term analysis of how I feel the market is changing. I think it's really going to fully take 2021, the entire year, for the market to really balance itself. The market is still experiencing a lot of changes, a lot of evolution, a lot of just hard movements and money really hitting it. And I think that will level out. I do think eventually, of course, we'll have our typical cooling off retracement of maybe 10-20%, but I don't think it's really going to matter in the long run, because I think, it doesn't, if something goes up 200% and retraces 10-20%, nobody cares, and that's the problem. It's like the Pokemon thing. You had Pokemon Unlimited base 2 booster boxes spiked to like 25,000, and now they're back down and they're selling for what, 10-15,000. It's like, oh my God, they retraced 40-50%. Nobody cares because they've still gone up so much. It doesn't make a difference. And I think it's going to be a similar situation where, copy artifact and revise going from $20-$30 to 50 to 100, even if it goes to 200-300 and retraces back to 100, it's still extraordinarily, higher and more accurately priced compared to years ago. All right, let me jump over to Weatherlight here. I didn't mean to ramble too long on that. So Weatherlight, I'm obviously everyone's aware of my extraordinarily amount of buying of sealed product in the last couple weeks because of my announcement. As you can imagine, I've been receiving tremendous contacts for sealed products and pictures and transactions taking place behind the scenes. The videos might slow down with Kaldheim release and managing all these transactions, logging, getting people paid, and moving on. But I did want to take a conversation on this Weatherlight real quick. Weatherlight continues to be my, I don't want to say like my GameStop GME type play, but Weatherlight continues to be my personal fave because of the history of the product. We all knew Stronghold was an epic product. We all knew Urza Saga was an epic product. Everybody knew, certain products were already valuable. That's the reason why Stronghold went up first. It's the reason why, Urza's boxes were actually even before Stronghold. There's a reason some of those things take place in a very specific order. But, I've been following Weatherlight, and I started accumulating this in like 2004, ladies and gentlemen. And back then I were buying the boxes for about $150 and then $200-$300. And then Weatherlight stayed at about $250 to $300 a box for many years. And then I started buying when they were $450. And then I stopped buying Weatherlight at $500 and $600 when I was buying my last batch of 5-10 boxes. Recently now, I've been buying these boxes, and I've got another 4 to 6 boxes that are in transit from people who've been contacting me. I've been buying Weatherlight now for like $1,500 a box. I know. And that's something that mentally I think is very important for everybody to understand here. So price memory plays tricks on you. Because think about this. If you all are in my situation, you look at this thing as a $300-$400 box because I've been paying that for 10 years. Now suddenly I have to pay 3 times the price for one box. It's a very difficult psychological thing for me to be willing to pay that much for this box, because I've never paid that much, and it feels like a ripoff, you know? And old Rudy, or younger Rudy, I guess, in my olden days, my young days, would have had a very difficult time paying those higher prices because of price memory, and I would have been pissed at screw that, I'm out. But I've learned that everything is relative in this world. You can't do that. That's the same thing as saying that, ABC stock was, $500 a share, and you've been buying it for $500 a share for years, and all of a sudden ABC stock goes to $1,000 a share, but the company's doing great. Are you just never going to buy it again because you miss? I mean, you see my point? It's all relative. Just because this box is, I don't even know, $2,000 on eBay, I'm telling you, this is a $5,000 box. The Stronghold Urza stuff, those are 10,000 plus. Go on eBay right now. Seriously, go on eBay right now. Find a box of Stronghold. I bet on eBay, I don't even know if there's boxes of Stronghold for 5,000 anymore. I don't even know if there's boxes of Urzas for 5, 6, 7, 8,000. And people made fun of me when they were 1,000 and 2,000. And when I made my video, because Urza's boxes were 400 to 600 in 2017, people thought I was a moron. You have to be able to see the world differently. And you have to be able to leave emotion out of it. And you have to be able to see things and make kind of predictions and estimations and kind of decision-making skills based on things that are not happening yet. And that is extraordinarily difficult. That's what separates the Timmys in the basement and the Elon Musks of the world. Sure, they may be crazy, but they see things in a whole different perspective, and that's what creates the value. I knew these boxes were not $300, $400 boxes. They had reserveless cards. It's a small set. And you know what people always told me, ladies and gentlemen? Rudy, you don't get it. You're just pushing up these. Hold on. Investors are just buying the same box back and forth, and they're just shuffling it. It's just investors selling to each other. And those are the people that, unfortunately, they're not exposed, and they don't have the connections in the industry to see what's really going on with these boxes. Unfortunately, which I guess it's not unfortunately, but unfortunately, a lot of these boxes continue to get opened by people there are people that do drafts on a Friday night, and they do them for like $50 a pack type thing. And, and there are people who do, streaming and box openings now, and they sell packs for 50. I mean, I guarantee you, I'm not going to, so don't get excited. But if I wanted to, I could take a box of Weatherlight, okay? And I could take this box, send out a message, and sell booster packs for $89 a pack. And I bet you I would sell out within an hour, and I can have one person do each slot, and I could open this box on camera and ship out 36 different packs to 36 different people, and it would be a fun experience. Am I going to do that? Unfortunately, no. That's not my thing. I know it's a hot thing in 2021, but I don't engage in those because I don't want to open the products. I see a world where these things are almost extinct. That is the world I've been seeing for many years, and I think we are approaching that a lot quicker than I had originally calculated. Therefore, I don't care if you contact me saying, Rudy, I'll give you $3,000, $4,000 for your Weatherlight. I'm still not interested in selling. You can contact me and offer me $20,000 for an Urza's box. I'm still not going to sell. There are certain particular products that I hold the largest position for probably in the world, especially Mirage and like Urza's Legacy and maybe Revives, I'm not sure, but there are certain, and I know Weatherlight, so there are certain products I've been working and building and putting my money where my mouth is on these products for 10 years because I knew this day would come. I didn't think it was going to be in 2021. I thought it was going to take a lot longer. So I'm very shocked, and I'm still adjusting that we have hit this moment a lot sooner. So I know, I apologize, there's not a lot to see in this video over here, everyone. I wanted to get out what I see going on, and I think it's very important for everybody to think about this. Understand why these prices are moving, and I don't care what anyone says. Excuse me. This is not a bubble. And if it is a bubble, God help you all, because if this crap crashes, oh my God, if these things would crash from a bubble, I will nuke the market. I will wipe out. I will swoop in and buy everything at this point because it's not a bubble. It's a problem of supply. These things are so scarce. It just is what it is. This is not Dragons. This is not Gatecrash, Return to Ravnica, where there are still thousands of boxes floating around the world. This is not that. I genuinely think the market mispriced this stuff for many, many years, and the market is now awoken and realizing we need to reprice everything on the open market, and we're experiencing that. So Final comment on this video. Hope you guys are learning something to think and see things a little differently, more like the way I am. Hold on, look. Isn't that crazy? Look on the camera. $2.95. And by the way, this remains my favorite box art in the history of Magic the Gathering. I just want to let everybody know this is still, it's almost like an old treasure chest with like a book and like a wooden stand. This remains my favorite box art in history. And I know it's cheesy, but that is actually one of the reasons I was buying the box. This is an 04, 05. I love the packaging. I know it's insane. So final comment on those for the other people out there. A lot of these older boxes are trading. There is actually a group of people that have been discussing price multiples on actual, come with like PE ratios for equities on the stock market. And there's people discussing these like PE ratios for Magic cards. And it's kind of the expected value times the price, not kind of the earnings per share type thing times the price. I mean, there's actually an interesting thing going on. And it was funny because the PEs are actually moving in line with the sealed product. Because for the longest time, the expected value of like Weatherlight was like under $100. And the expected value of Weatherlight is actually like tripled, quadrupled, just like the sealed product price. They've actually moved neck and neck and stayed in proportion, which was very, very surprising. I actually didn't expect a lot of the cards within the set to appreciate the way the sealed product did. I got that part wrong. So, and we'll discuss that more in a future video here. I got some other videos coming up on those conversations. But I at least wanted to bring that to everyone's attention because it was really fascinating. Seriously, go to Dawn Glare Visualizer. Just Google Dawn Glare space Visualizer. Google it. And then on the top left of the screen, hit the drop-down menu, go to Weatherlight, and make sure you do TCG mid when you look at old products. Remember, new products, TCG market is accurate. Old products, TCG mid is accurate for near mid because of the condition differences and the quantity of supply. So if you look at it and you look at actual TCG mid on old products, I mean, everything in the set has skyrocketed. It's unbelievable. Cards you never even heard of are worth money. So, all right, folks, hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. I want to discuss everything with folks today. We'll have more videos coming up discussing these PE ratio things and weird things like that. I think it's definitely worthy of a more in-depth discussion. I apologize I haven't gotten to some whiteboard videos. Just been so slammed trying to handle all these orders coming in. It's probably going to be a little bit more delayed, and now I got to deal with Kaldheim coming up next week here, or this week, or whenever you guys watch the video. So thanks again, folks. As always, if you have old product for sale, and please, if you have Flesh and Blood cold foils for sale, please contact me. If you have any sealed Magic boxes, vintage cards, please contact me, AlphainvestmentsLLC at gmail.com. And again, friendly reminder, I appreciate all the emails I always get, but no, nothing you see in these videos is for sale. I do not sell old product, but thank you for the contacts. Have a great day, everybody.